Yeah, good afternoon. This is Kilowatt Echo 4, Bravo, Florida, Germany, in East Tennessee.
Roger, Tennessee station, come back slowly phonetically with your call sign.
Roger, Tennessee station, come back slowly phonetically with your call sign.
Yes, sir. It's Kilo Echo number 4, Bravo, Foxtrot Golf, KE4BFG, in Cosby, Tennessee, near Galtenberg, in the Great Smoky Mountains. The name here is Roger. Hope you're having a good Friday.
Yes, sir, Roger. Welcome aboard, sir. And what radio are you running today?
Sure. And what radio are you running today?
Okay, I'm just running barefooty, 200 watts. I'm on the Yaesu FT-DX101MP with a M-1 reference desk mic. M-1 reference desk mic. And you'll have to excuse the accent. I got a hillbilly accent because that's where I'm from.
Yes, sir, I love it. I love it. I spent about 2 or 3 years on the VHF working southeast from my direction down into the Tennessee hills and, Cross Mountain and around through there, and I really enjoy that time in my life. So welcome aboard. If you're interested in our setup procedure, it starts with you knowing if you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. That's called wide in most cases, and it's the best performance capability for your radio. And if you're not familiar with that, go ahead and take a note about finding out if you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. Roger, Roger? 100
to 2900 transmit bandwidth. Roger, Roger?
QSL, that's what I'm on right now. I went into the menu on from 100 to 2900 on the 101 MP.
Excellent, Roger. That will give you the best audio performance with that setting. And then we move to our compressor. And if your compression input is labeled 0 to 10, we want it on a 3. If it's labeled 0 to 100, we want it on a 30, just a third of the compression capability, Roger.
On a 30, just a third of the compression capability, Roger.
Okay, well, that's what I got mine set on, and I got my mic gain set on 40. Got the compressor set on 30 and the mic gain set on 40.
Yes, sir, Roger. All right, let's go to, if you know where your ALC is, if you can see your ALC, and you'll have your mic gain in hand, and saying the magic word audio. This is a word that you become a human test tone generator. Say the word audio, elongate the front of that, and adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is reading 2/3. Roger?
Until your ALC meter is reading 2/3. Roger?
Oh, okay, QSL. QSL, well, mine's reading about, let's see, I'm on the ALC, I had to switch it. I generally keep my second meter on the SWR, but anyway, I just went to ALC. At the bottom, mine's going from 3 to 4, 3 to 4.
Yes, sir. Well, you want to be just to the right of mid-scale. You want to be just to the right of mid-scale on your ALC as you adjust your mic gain when you say the word audio. Roger, Roger?
You adjust your mic gain when you say the word audio. Roger, Roger?
Oh, okay, audio. Okay, it's going out there past 5 when I go audio. It's going into the black.
Well, we just want it halfway, mid-scale, between mid-scale and 2/3 on your meter. Roger, Roger?
Between mid-scale and 2/3 on your meter. Roger, Roger?
Oh, okay. Well, let me turn my mic gain down some. Hang on just a second. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me turn it down to 30 here. Okay, audio. It's going all the way up to about 2.5. Audio, about 2.5. Is that better?
Well, actually, the numbers don't make any difference. It's the mid-scale to two-thirds area on the meter. That's the point. We want to be just a little bit to the right of halfway on that ALC meter, Roger.
Just a little bit to the right of halfway on that ALC meter, Roger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going just a little bit above halfway on about 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the meter.
Yes, sir, Roger. And I'm looking at your output. I'm looking at your audio on a VU meter tied to my receiver out, and it does look like you're running about 3 dB dynamic range, which is exactly what we want to do in our setup. Do you know where your tone control or your equalization page is for that radio?
Where your tone control or your equalization page is for that radio?
Not right off the top of my head. I watched some videos when I've had this radio a year in December. When I first bought the radio, I set, it don't have a tone control. It's got an equalizer. I wish it had a bass and a treble. Maybe one of these days, the Yaesu can come out with a firmware, to do that. But it's just got an equalizer, and I set the equalizer like the guys had it on the video. I watched 2 or 3 videos, and they both, all of them used the same settings on the equalizer. But I believe the DX10 has got a tone control where you can add more bass and more treble, but the 101 don't.
Yes, sir. Well, it does, but it's just does it a different way, and they call it a different thing. But your audio equalization curve sounds really nice. I would just add, maybe a couple of clicks on the top end there. If you have a capability of manipulating that treble frequency, 2.7K is the great frequency to use for your top end boost, and I would boost it about 2 clicks additional from where you are. Additional 2 clicks boost, treble EQ 2.7, and if you could do width, I would make it a 4, and you might take notes of that. A 4 width, 2.7K on the push point, and about 2 dB push on that EQ, Roger?
Push on that EQ, Roger?
Thank you, sir. I sure will. I hear that you're on YouTube. I'll try to find you on YouTube and go back and, that way I can have a record of it, and I'll try to go in my menu and find all that, but I don't know where it's at right now. I have to read my owner's manual on my 101 MP. I just call it the 101 MP. It's a LTDX. That's a mouthful. But you know what I mean. I appreciate the help there, and it's good to work you here on 40M, KE4BFG. Thanks again.
Roger. Glad to hear you, and thanks for dropping by. And if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,500 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger?
Recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger?
Okay, I'm sorry. Will you give me that call again? I just found me a pen.
Yes, sir. Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. That's KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook on a YouTube search, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow.
Book on a YouTube search, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir. You have a great Friday and a good weekend coming up. 73's from KE4BFG near Dollywood.
Roger. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. That's net, not nut. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.